Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. We're going to go ahead and show off the new STR Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Hope you all enjoy this. Subscribe if you're new for more content. Now, this is a unit that confused me a bit, but basically, the way he operates is as follows. So, basically, at the start of the turn, he picks up 90% attack and defense, technically when there's one enemy. Otherwise, if there's more than one enemy, he gets an additional 50% attack. So, apparently it stacks. So, yeah, he's going to be really, really good offensively. We're going to see what he can do today. This isn't a very good rotation. I don't really get it the way that I want it, but it is fine. And I'll give you that. I'm actually, at some point, going to try to go ahead and get the 2 Ultra Instincts on the off rotation just so they don't float and they're not messing everything up. And for today's question of the day, let me know what your favorite part of the latest Super episode was. If you haven't seen it, make sure you do check it out. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. Anything more than the game itself would spoil, I guess. But either way, because the game spoiled me big time last night in a video. But either way, I also put up a review. Make sure you do check that out. It probably got lost in the middle of all the uploads I've done. I accidentally scheduled these videos to where they all dropped like same day when they weren't supposed to, but it's fine. It won't happen again, but that just, it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal, though. So I'm going to kick him off the rotation because I need to get... Actually, you know what? You have to go off rotation to get this the way that I want it. And unfortunately, in this scenario, Goku would be coming in and he'd be getting his passive. Unfortunately, he's not here right now, so I can't really, utilize that. I'm going to avoid a super here and hope that, they don't eliminate Android 17, so I can at least get, some of that boost for Goku next turn, and he can have a type advantage enemy to go after. But really, I want him on rotation with Vegeta as well. Nah, of course Vegeta finishes it. Alright, so Ultra Instinct will be at a disadvantage, because type disadvantage. Alright, cool. He didn't finish it off. Awesome. I'm going to actually put Whis in the first slot. Yeah, did I kick Vegeta off? No, I kicked UI off. Yeah, Vegeta is on the other rotation. Okay, well, it'll take a little bit of time, but I'll get it the way that I want it. Alright, so feel free to attack right there. And you go right there. So here he is getting that double increase. He also has the links with himself alongside the support from Whis this time. So we're going to see a little bit of what he can do. Alright, 244. Okay, no problem. And Whis' attack reduction made it to where he didn't really take any damage. 982,000 attack stat coming through with a 1.5 million damage. So yeah, he can hit pretty hard. Mine's only 59% investment, I think. Something like that. 59 or so. I'll go double check, but he's not really like, 100%. So of course, results will vary if you get yours to 100%, for example. So Vegeta, you're actually going to get off my rotation. I'll go right there. Kami! What's up, bruh? You can attack right there. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and check this Goku out before I forget. Literally 59, actually. I must have looked at it last night or something. Also, yeah, like I was saying earlier, make sure you do check out that review because it could have got lost in there. And if you don't have notifications enabled, really turn them on. I'm not telling you to turn them on for me. If you don't want to, that's fine. But I'm not really telling you for me. It's just more so because YouTube is beyond busted. As a YouTuber, I also watch other YouTubers, and I can tell you I miss a lot of videos because of that. And like videos randomly aren't in my sub box, but I come back an hour or two later and they are there, but they were uploaded like 4 hours ago. It's really wonky. YouTube is busted. Okay, so UI, you are officially getting off the rotation. So we're going to let you attack right there. You can attack right here and finish this man off. And Ultra Instinct, before you go, finish off that Android 17. So that way we should be able to move on. One thing I will say is that this Goku is really, really good on the onset, or against World Tournament or on the onset of events. If you get past that, his damage is going to peter off a little bit. He's not going to be as competitive with other units offensively because he's not going to get that extra 50%. Albeit 90% attack and defense with Fierce Battle and stuff is definitely not a bad thing. He's no slouch. and Super Saiyan, just common links across the board. He is really good either way, but he's losing a lot of potential damage output. So his damage does become a little bit less competitive with other units. That being said, it's still not a bad thing. I want to make sure that I preface that because I was criticizing the God units, and I was told to get off my high horse, and I wasn't even saying anything bad about them last night. So that legitimately confused me. I didn't know what I did wrong. So gonna use this here. That's fine. I want to try to make sure I have a little bit more defense. 76,000, yeah, that as long as there isn't a super, I should be fine. One thing I will say is that this unit losing its ability to dodge without being transformed, although he doesn't get it above 50% anyway, it's kind of annoying for me, but it's not the biggest of deals. It's a minor gripe, minor nitpick. Oh, wow. Looks like Kami is going to probably take a super attack because Super 17 loves to utilize his namesake and super attack. Oh, okay, cool. Kami didn't take it. Now, he was, like, probably the worst unit to target. Okay. So now we have Goku, Vegeta, and Whis. Literally best possible rotation for the most part. The only way it gets better is if God Goku's in that last slot offensively, because he can trigger Kamehameha and offer support for the STR Goku. God Goku actually does not support Vegeta. He only supports himself because he only supports physical and STR types. So if you're worried about that, or not worried, but wondering, excuse me, he doesn't support him. Also, Vegeta is not really going to do a whole lot because the barrier is enacted. So at the very least, we will do really good in regards to this. Vegeta's debuffed the item. Oh, matter of fact, it doesn't matter because he freaking shows why he is the Prince of all Saiyans and dodges it. He came through with a level 5 dodge. Additional normal attack. Wish it was a super for that additional attack stack that Vegeta has. Alright, Goku, 1.1 million attack. His attack is a little bit higher, but also it's misleading because of the fact that the rotation has changed. Whis is going to probably wind up breaking the barrier, I think. Oh, wow. Oh, no, it's gone. Okay, I was going to say it's barely there, but it doesn't go away till the end of the turn. My bad, my mistake. Alright. So, UI Goku is actually a physical attacker, which, honestly, Goku's a key attacker. So I'm going to just let UI finish this because otherwise it doesn't really make much difference. Should have actually let the other UI get the super attack, but it's fine. And if he doesn't finish it, Vegeta will next turn. I'm going to make sure Vegeta does because I don't want Goku to heal him. Goku is literally useless at this stage of this event. All right, dodge him. Flip on him. Swerve. 865,000. Awesome. 76 damage there. Are you going to super me? You are not. Okay. So this is funny because this is that scenario that I said was like best possible rotation. And I can't really use it. Rip. We'll get it again in 3 turns, so no biggie. But I can't use it, so. Also going to make sure I don't get too hard on with the orbs, so that way I can probably get a Dokkan attack with a Goku. Unfortunately, he's here now. And Vegeta does finish it off. Unfortunately, he's here now. That means I have to stall one more turn, which honestly, it's not going to be too hard because I have 2 UIs now that I think about it. All right. As long as the UIs don't finish this, I will be able to get the increase. I just need them not to run through this Vegeta, basically. Whis go there, because I think Whis' a normal attack might be too much for Vegeta to handle as well. Oh, never mind. I greatly underestimated this Vegeta. You know what? I was thinking of the first round of the old event for whatever reason. The old Gogeta. And Goku's going to launch a super, but I don't think Whis really cares. All right, so we don't get it the way that I wanted it exactly, but still a really, really good rotation. So we are going to get that additional attack increase. Vegeta's actually picking up prodigies too. So really, if I wanted to show off Vegeta, this would probably be basically the best rotation for him, actually, because he picks up prodigies, which is a 10% link from Kami on the back end. So You know, your boy had to do it to him. It's a Dokkan attack anyway. Might as well flaunt. Let's go ahead and go all the way in. Not going partially in. We're going deep, boys. I said D, boys. Nothing else. Don't at me. All right, let's go. Whoops. Well, whatever. My hand feels stiff. I ain't clicking that. I ain't clicking it. But I know the boy's gonna freaking come through with that fat 2 million damage anyway. So we ain't worried. Oh, intensifies. Frieza is somewhere ahoing, man. 3.2 critical hit. I knew it wouldn't matter. He might have low-key broke like 3.5 or 4 had I clicked those last few. But don't at me about it. It isn't that big of a deal. All right. That's why, you know, a lot of times I will actually kind of, if I mess up, which I don't mess up as much anymore with the mouse clicking, but if I do mess up, I will kind of close it and go again. But in that case, I was like, it doesn't really matter. He's going to show off. And I figured he'd trigger the crit because I haven't seen him crit at all. And I was like, you know what? I didn't want to jinx it, but I figured he would. I mean, the man has a 40% chance to crit with that level 20 crit ability. So it was going to happen. Okay. So in this scenario, he's not getting that additional boost because there's not 2 enemies and there won't be for the rest of this. You can kind of see what I meant a moment ago. His offense does peter off a little bit because he doesn't have the chance anymore later on. Maybe that'll be even better late game if they decide, you know, for a final boss, you fight more than one opponent. I say this while he still basically does 1.5 on a critical hit. But maybe later on, they'll decide that on the final round, you fight more than one opponent. And if that becomes the case, he's going to make a massive resurgence as one of the better units to use in the game. Now, you'll probably see more units also have his mechanic as well, where it's like, oh, you know, I get an additional. So, overall, though, definitely an awesome unit. I'm really, really, honestly, pleasantly surprised. Like, I actually really enjoyed the Super Saiyan God units. But if you ask me which one out of all of them I have, out of all 3 of those units that also wake on this event, aside from the UI Goku, of course, if you ask me which one I thought had the best showing, I'd say the Goku right here. I think he's the best one, man. I like the gods, but I think the blue Goku is really good. And not just because I'm optimizing him, because I did the same for them. And I even had AGL God Goku at 100%, and I'm still saying this. I don't want to call them underwhelming. A lot of people are doing that, but I really enjoy this Goku. He's really good. Again, best possible rotation, but he's not getting that additional boost, unfortunately, this time. So hopefully Vegeta doesn't finish it off with a crit or additional super, because then it'll be a shaft. Again, I feel like that's probably coming, though, so brace yourself. All right. Ooh, lucky, lucky. You know what? That tells me that Vegeta decided he was going to do it. And he's like, whatever, I won't do it. So 959,000, and we're going to crit. No crit, coming through with about 600K. So that's the Goku there. He's also not taking on an extreme event, so he's not getting as much of an offensive boost as well. And of course, you know, per normal, the event did pick up in its tankiness. So we're going to let the boy try to finish it. UI. Get your mans, girl. Get your mans. That being said, I talked about his lack of ability to dodge outright, which, again, I don't really mind it. He picks it up later on. But his natural defensive boost is really good. So as long as he doesn't get his defense reduced, he tanks incredibly well, especially on a rotation with a support unit like Whis. Okay, here we go again. UI is not going to finish it. I kind of thought he would, to be honest, but I guess I overestimated him. He's really good, but he's a slow unit in my mind. I feel like he needs a little more to get going, a little more oomph, you know? So I'm actually going to let Kami go in the first slot and be on rotation. Honestly, because I expect to finish it this turn, and if not, next turn for sure. So it doesn't really matter. Here we go again. Okay, Kami's taking the super attack. That's primarily why I wound up putting him in that first slot for that type advantage blocking. Especially because I didn't care anymore about the order these guys were in. right, 941,000 attack stat. Crit for me! Voice cracked as well. Oh, additional supers. I really wish he got an attack increase per super. No crit, though, unfortunately. Also, he's able to tank pretty well. As you saw, Vegeta's going to come through. And Vegeta gets the crit. Does he additional super? He doesn't, because he wanted me to get the ultimate finisher. Vegeta made sure that I got the ultimate finisher. I love this soundtrack so much. UI, it is up to you, my boy. You are the hope of the universe. Even though you literally said, never mind. Somebody got the reference, but I'm not going to as to what he said, but I ain't doing it. All right, finished it. Oh, I love this soundtrack so much. It is so awesome. All right, there we go. We finished it off. So that also concludes our showcase here, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. I should have let it stay on that screen so I can keep listening to that hype music, to be honest. Subscribe if you're new for more content. I'll catch you all in the next Dokkan Battle video. Take it easy, guys, and peace out.